Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 3. Y'all are doing a great job. You already have 2 weeks under your belt, and I am really impressed with the work that I'm seeing turned in and the work ethic that I'm already seeing. So kudos to you. You're off to a great start. So this week, I'm right here where I'm going to be posting the video, but this is an important week because this is the week where we lay the foundation. We make our first moves. We establish our topic or the issue that we're going to be focusing on during this first essay. And like I'm sure you've already realized in your readings and in my explanations, this essay is going to take 3/4 of our class. Okay, we are splitting it up into 3 sections, and we are going to start working on the first section in earnest here pretty soon. But this week is all about finding that topic and laying that firm foundation. Okay, so what I want to do first of all, though, is I want to go back out to the module for this week because I've shifted the schedule a little bit. Here in the United States, we celebrate Martin Luther King Day on Monday. That's a national holiday where we celebrate the great works of Martin Luther King and all that he's contributed to society. And so I did not want anything due on that day. In case anybody wanted to go out and celebrate, take a day off and relax or do whatever. And so what I've done is simply push back the due dates. And so our topic approval is now due on Wednesday, along with the lens discussion. I'll talk about those. That'll be started, and then the rest will be due on Friday. Okay, feel free to go ahead and turn it in on Monday if you'd like, or another day before Wednesday, but I just wanted to push that back just to give you a little bit of wiggle room. Okay, so let's go right into the module. Like I said, this is going to be where I place this video, but the first thing on here isn't anything to turn in. If I can get this going. There we go. It is a whole lot of resources. Okay, so this project, this essay that we're writing is an argumentative essay, and it's research based. Okay, that means everything that we are going to write about is going to come from articles and sources that we have found during research. We can find these articles in BYU Idaho's online library. That's the most credible, safe space to find them. We can find them on the internet as long as we are very careful because there's so much junk on the internet. But as we form our ideas, as we come up with the different points that we want to write about, all of that information needs to be based on the credible articles, incredible research, incredible sources we find during our research. Okay, we can't simply write what we think. We can't simply write about, an opinion that our uncle shared last time we gathered around the table at family dinner. Okay, those do not make a credible, compelling argument. So these sources right here on this page, they are just a whole lot of links to different resources that help to explain the research process, how to find, good sources, how to determine what are good sources and what are junk, what are not credible for college, research papers. And so look over all of these, find some that are meaningful to you that you think, okay, this really helps me understand, and bookmark those, but look over them. There's nothing to turn in, but look over them because they are really helpful. And I will be sharing more coming up on how to use BYU's libraries with some videos, maybe starting next week too. So look forward to that. And then, here we go. This is going to be due Wednesday. This is the topic approval assignment. And when I say topic, that's kind of a misleading word, how they have that on here, because we are not simply looking at topics for this essay. As an argumentative essay, that means that we're going to be sharing an opinion. Eventually, we're going to be looking at a debated issue, not just a topic. So you can't simply write about dogs. I want to write about dogs because that's not a debated issue. Dogs are not a debated issue. However, if you want to write an essay, please don't write about this, but if you want to write an essay on, do dogs make good pets? Or do they make better pets than cats? See, that is an issue where people have some opinions. that they can share. So look at things that are being debated, where opinions are being shared. Look at your major. Look at some of the discussions happening within your major. Do a little bit of light research, light Googling, even at this point, to kind of find a meaningful topic. And that's what this assignment asks us to do. It goes through and helps us to look through some good sources that can help get us started on the right track for finding a right issue to talk about. And then at the bottom, what we're going to be sharing is a research question, not just a topic, but a question about an issue that we want to find answers to. Okay, read over all those. Make sure you go clear to the bottom, because there are topics right here in red. There are topics that are just not going to work for this type of project. And there are topics that don't work well for this, and I want you to succeed. I want to do everything I can right now to help you all succeed. And there are some topics that I have here that either they're so common, there's just so much junk, or for the scope of this essay, there's just not enough time to do them justice. So I'm asking everyone to avoid these types of topics. Also, gospel-related topics, while they are wonderful for other types of articles, other types of genres or types of writing, they do not work well for this. They do not work at all for a research-based argumentative paper or essay. Okay, so if you have any questions on those, let me know. You can send me an email or something, or a message if you want to get some feedback before, but I will be giving everyone feedback on theirs because I have to approve the topics or the issues. And so you look for my feedback, okay? So I'm going to make sure everybody gets off on the right foot. Then we are going to have a discussion. Y'all have been separated or divided up into little groups, smaller groups, and you're going to share, you're going to watch this video right here that's all about lenses, looking at topics through different lenses or through different angles. Because if we have a topic that we're going to write about, this is just simply an essay. We're not going to write a book about it. So we have to look at that topic from a very specific angle or lens. Let's say if I wanted to write an essay on the Civil War. Okay, I cannot write an essay on the Civil War and do it justice. I could write volumes and volumes and volumes on the Civil War in the United States, but not an essay. But if I wanted to look at the Civil War through a specific lens, let's say through the lens of economy, the economics, the cost of the Civil War, or battle strategies used in the Civil War, that would be another lens, or slavery and the Civil War. Okay, once I determine that lens, then when I do my research, I'm only going to look at material and articles that have that lens, that look at the topic of Civil War through that lens. Okay, so look over that. And what we're going to do is we're going to share with our group some possible lenses that could work for our topic, and then give one another some feedback. So look over that and get that in there. Then what do we have? A reading response. Okay, this is going to be due Friday. This is just, you're going to look at a really interesting article on It's Google Making Us Stupid. You're going to find another article that kind of answers that, kind of talks about the same type of thing, that comes into kind of like a conversation with this article, and you are going to write a 250-word response, okay, to these articles. You're not going to annotate and submit the annotation. You can annotate for your own benefit, but you're not going to submit the annotation, but read over that. And that's a really helpful activity that helps us learn how to and practice bringing different articles together. Okay. And then finally, I think we just have a quiz on awkward sentences, and that's it for this week. So like I said, if you have any questions, please reach out to me, send me a Google message right here, and I will be able to help you, give you some feedback. Look for my feedback on your topics and anything else. Okay, have a wonderful week. If you're in the US, have a really nice Martin Luther King Day, and good luck.